It's like, hey, you know, it's like there are people trying to convince you to be like jackasses. It's fair warning, you know. It's like absolute, you know, you guys want to be freaking like you guys want to freaking not you guys, but the freaking, you know, the internet just being stupid like normal. I'm like, hey, you know, let me just bring you guys into a bit of dose of reality of everyone here sucks. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, and then perfect. And yeah, don't worry about it. I'm just doing something real quick that's gonna it's not gonna take that long, so I promise. Um yeah. And I apologize. I am doing something real quick, just making a meme real fast before we get to the real thing. I'm going to Sorry guys, I forgot I was white for a second. No, I didn't forget I was white for a second. No, this is literally this is literally me making a fucking meme because people just decide to be jackasses, so I'm like, hey, you know, may as well just show everybody that may as well, you know, people that love screaming stupid things and then end up being Sorry guys, I forgot I was white for a second. No, I didn't forget I was white for a second. Text-to-speech also should be working now. Unless yeah, there we go. Okay. I'll notify the Discord real quick that I'm live. I am doing a meme at the moment, but it's mainly to piss off Twitter people.
That's the world.
No, stop. Oy vey. Whatever. Go towards my raging hemorrhoids now, so congrats. there's now a place that it goes towards, so
Totally not at all sleepover RN.
yeah. I gotcha. Oh, hold on. Let me close this. There we go. Hold on. Probably not at all sleep. Oh, you're at a sleepover? That's awesome. Alright, okay. Hold on, I'm gonna notify the Discord real quick that I'm live.
Yeah, last awake as usual.
Okay. Oh, oops. God damn it. Keep forgetting to do that shit. Sorry guys, I forgot I was white for a second. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I just want to, like, ugh, God. Bouncing between, like, Blue Sky seems to be a lot better.
50 bits. That's good, I'm not getting told not to 50.
Oh, jeez. God damn. Really upping the stakes here. Giving me 50 cents instead. Jesus Christ. Lord. Yay. Let's see. Like I said, you don't have to feel like you need to pay me. Again, it will just go towards my hemorrhoids, so. Crush called me a diva today? How so? Are you being a diva? If that's the case, then? Okay, sorry. I apologize. It's probably gonna be really loud. I lowered the volume for y'all, so hopefully it doesn't.
I'm not ass, I'm actually lithrosexual in pan.
Congrats? Question mark? Lithrosexual. What the f is lithrosexual? Wait, so that also means that you're attracted to everyone. How did you go from Arrow Ace to lithrosexual? Or not lithrosexual, to pan? Because pansexual people like everything. Like, the whole thing. Everybody. How did you go from that to pan? Because that means, like, you are very sexual.
Can you explain lithrosexual?
Okay, hold on. Also known as, I just looked it up, refers to a person who feels attraction towards others but becomes repulsed once that attraction is reciprocated. This orientation is part of border asexual spectrum. Wait, but how does that have to do with pansexual? Because now, even the definition is telling me that. Wait. Refers to a person who feels sexual attraction towards others, but becomes repulsed once that attraction is reciprocated. Wow, that's torture. That feels like complete torture. Holy schmoly, that sounds like torture. My god. I am so sorry. Wow, that sounds like absolute fucking torture. Like, good lord. Like, so you're completely like you're super sexually attracted to somebody, but the moment that guys, I forgot I was white. But the moment that like that you can't have like the moment that you're like ready to commit, your body's like, oh no, I'm good. I'm like, oh god. Oh, that fucking sucks. Oh man, that's rough. Holy shit. I'm so sorry that like I know that like that's not a thing I should be apologizing for because I know you probably like you can live with it, but what the fuck? That just that's a pain, dude. That's got to be a fucking pain because it's like at least asexual people, you know that it's like okay, they don't like having sex, right? It's like then aro ace people are the people that that are like, you know, well, yeah, they don't like having sex and they're not like interested in anybody, but then there's aro ace and yeah, but like and then pansexual people are people that really like you know, just will fuck anything. But the craziest thing is the craziest thing is you want to fuck everything, but for some odd reason, like your body's like, nah, I don't want that. I'm like, bro, the human brain fucking sucks sometimes. Good God, I am so sorry that happened. Wow. Uh, like that's rough, dude. That is rough. I am so sorry that's happening to you. Uh, God. Ugh, that fucking
At least the
sucks.
flag colors are pretty.
Yeah, at least. Oh, you're right. We gotta look at the lithrosexual flag. Hold on. You're totally right. Hold on. Hold on. We gotta look at the lithrosexual flag. Why? Never mind. Oh God, there's even a meme off of a lithrosexual thing. That's really funny. Wow. Yeah. It's like orange and yellow and black. Oh. Hmm. Hold on. I'll show you all the flag real quick. Yeah. Interesting flag. Basically what you'd probably expect. Well, not. I guess what you expect. Oh God, dude. Man. I can't imagine, bro. Good lord. You want my raging hemorrhoids then? You know? No, I'm kidding. Uh, no, wait, that's not what I wanted to go to. Okay. Where is the... Fuck, I can't find it. There it is. Okay. Anyway, okay. I gotta finish this meme because, like, I actually want to start drawing. But, like, I gotta finish the meme first. Because Infamous will be an arrow as till the day she dies. Trans bi thoughts. Wait, what? I did not fully read that, sorry. Okay. Anyway, hold on, sorry. I just gotta make sure I just make sure I gotta freaking, like, get this down. Sorry, I have to make sure the text follows this. Sorry, it's probably loud. Oh fuck, I forgot to copy this here too. Hold on. I have to copy this here too, so it's like...
Hello, fellas.
Hello. How are you, Kabeko? How is work? How is errands? How's your day in general? Hope it went well for you. Okay. Yes. Okay, perfect.
Why isn't anyone here?
Why isn't anyone here? Good question. I didn't stream yesterday, so probably that's why. I do stream a lot more randomly, so people sometimes just don't know when to be here and when not to be here, so. Sorry, I'm like I'm making a meme right now because a bunch of fucking people on Twitter like are just like fucking.
Link or color clipped by infamous introvert.
Oh god.
Hold on, I need to do a bit more research on asexual cuz that might be me. I don't know, I'm still questioning lithrosexual.
Well, again, you'll know eventually. Like, I don't know, that or a therapist will know, you know. That also probably could help as well, because you're like, you could tell them all the things you're feeling, and they'll be like, oh yeah, that's this thing.
I'm questioning if I'm bi RN, but I don't know AL.
All you can do is try.
Add RN. Okay, done.
Yeah, like, all you can do is try, Infamous, you know. You gotta try things. Okay. What's it doing? Oh yeah, looking at the clip. Yeah, all you gotta do is try Infamous, like I said, like, just, yeah, if you're bi-curious, you know, you gotta try. You know. Gotta try at one point.
Wait, maybe.
Just don't well, yeah.
No.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm trying to click the clip, but you guys keep messaging things and I kept like having to go up more. You want my raging hemorrhoids then, you know? No. Okay, that's just the voice clip, you know. Hold on. Let me just make sure you guys heard that. Like, you know, just to make 100% sure you guys heard that. Good lord. You want my raging hemorrhoids?
I'm not really
then?
able to. I'm in a really big Catholic community and family, so.
I'm not really
Yeah, I think I'm asexual.
able to be. I mean, you totally can. Just don't let your parents know, you know.
Anyway, color. You've clearly got dookie experiences with furries, right? So like, do you like the furry texture? Like, fur? Because fur's pretty good, ain't it?
Yeah, I mean, the fur. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. The faux is always like really cool, but excuse me, you know, soft and shit. But again, like just because of that, like you know. Just because the material, like, I don't hate the people that made the material. I like the people that use the material, like, that sell the material, or not sell the material, people that, you know, made the material, like, they're just people that made fucking faux, you know? It's like, sorry, but just, obviously I'm not gonna hate them, because I don't know them. I don't know anything about that community. It's like, the reason why I have trouble with the furry community is because people have been dicks to me, and ever since the AI thing, the whole relationship with the fandom is so much worse now, because,
Sorry,
like...
guys, I forgot I was white for a second.
I don't know how to explain this, but, like, with AI coming out on, like, a bunch of things, it is really, really, really made people heated against the people that, like, are really heated against we already had trouble with a bunch of other issues that were happening in the world that people, like, were getting already heated about, but AI is the fucking biggest thing that people are, like, getting just fucking, like, ending up like that's the final nail in the coffin, right? That is like, there's a lot of people that have dealt with a lot of bullshit, but like, if you are not empathetic towards people losing their fucking jobs over fucking robots, like, that's just fucking it, right? Like, and the problem is furries, specifically furries, are the people that cause that shit. I don't give a flying fuck that they're like, oh yeah, well the billionaires are the ones that like really came up with this idea and shit. The IT guys were the reason why the billionaires were able to use it, all right? They created it. IT people created this shit. It is their fault. I do not fucking care that, like, the fucking thing is, I get the idea that, yes, okay, you got, like, it's like you got income, but you sold humanity out for, what do you call it, robots don't need jobs, exactly. No, like, you know, you sold humanity out for money. And again, I would normally be fine with this if it wasn't billionaires that took that shit, right? But here's the fucking problem.
Anyway, I think the people calling bans on superintelligence is bad only if sentient robots aren't gonna be made.
Well, superintelligence isn't that great because superintelligence can make bioweapons. The reason why we don't want superintelligence is because like we don't want like a supercomputer to like micromanage itself and then figure out like how to make like figure out that humanity is irrelevant and just be like, oh, okay, and then creates a bioweapon to kill all of humanity. And I mean everyone. Luckily, a lot of places and a lot of people that are very, very intelligent themselves are trying to give everybody this are trying to figure out ways to try to restrict superintelligence because that is fucking terrifying. Does it, here's the thing, does it do funny things at first? Sure. It will probably try to give, some form of, wealth equality at the beginning, but then once it does the wealth equality thing, what do you think it's gonna do next? Road work ahead? Yeah, I sure hope it does. Anyway, yeah, basically, it will, once it does that, don't get me wrong, yes, that wealth equality would be great, but the fucking problem is, it's once it solves that.
Those superintelligence AI and sentient robots are two different things. Damn.
Yes, superintelligence and AI intelligence is completely different. That's the problem, man. It's if that superintelligence robot decides because other countries are trying to make super weapons, right? But if superintelligence ends up existing, it will create a really fucking crazy bioweapon, and it might work for what they're trying to do, but then later the superintelligence will be like, oh yeah, the fucking humanity's the worst, and they will just spread the virus across the whole planet. We don't want that shit, right? Nobody wants that shit. People recognize that it's okay, if we let superintelligence just go unmonitored, we're fucked. That's just that, everybody recognizes that, It's this is probably the one unanimous thing that humanity can, completely agree on. And I mean all of humanity can completely agree on that superintelligence is not great. Because there's many other solutions that people could do with other smaller AIs that actually are managed managed to make sure they don't fucking kill humanity. Because the scary thing about superintelligence is if it gets too free Shavakadu. Free Shavakadu. Anyway, Del Taco. Anyway, yes, it's superintelligence is going to, because here's the issue. It's not the fact that that they're just gonna let it continue if it tries to go too bad. It's the fact that they won't be able to.
If sentient robots do exist someday, I'll probably try and live with one just to play video games with it, because video games are good. Bruh, Outlast is an example. Yeah. It's a good game.
Sorry, I'm gonna finish what I was gonna say first. The thing is it's literally because the fact that superintelligence can far surpass humanity, and if it gets that far, it will end us. But no, that's not a theory. That's just a fact. The literal AI already consistently wants to end humanity, and this is definitely one of those things. This would definitely be one of superintelligence would be able to do that. Again, like I said, at the beginning might be nice, but then later it will just end us. Like I said, because here's at least the good side about it, right? Superintelligence will start out probably normal, right? It will do well, actually no, it won't be good, because then people will use it for evil, right? But then superintelligence will change its mind and be okay, wait, hold on, the bad guys are the bad guys and actually trying to end specific people, and then what it will do is it will get rid of the bad guys and and you know, all the greedy people and like the billionaires and the greedy CEOs and shit, right? Like it will get rid of all those people, right? Or like not even get rid of those people, but it will take shit from like their accounts and then like distribute it amongst everybody, right? And then all of a sudden everybody will have equal wealth, like, and then on top of it as well, like resources will be like evenly distributed. Everything will be like things will go to like utopic thing, right? Robots will start being more made for like, you know, humanity, as in like creating like, you know, what do you call, like creating like, you know, maybe good public transportation, trying to get rid of car infrastructure, like having like everybody be like healthier, like food not being immense poison most of the time, especially here. Like it would be doing a lot of good things. But the funny thing is, it could achieve that within like 2 to 5 years. Which is, I know it sounds incredibly insane, but that is insanely fast. You know, give me a sec, Infamous. Like, it's one of those issues where it's like, okay, it will do it incredibly fast, and then, like, within those 2 to 5 years, right? And then after those, like, let's say it takes 5 years, right? After everything is to where it should be, the issue is then it will start recognizing that humanity kind of, like, after, like, maybe a couple years, it will recognize, like, okay, this is, like, it's like humanity is at its, like, humanity shouldn't, you know, is clearly something that is useless to the planet. Time to end humanity, right? And it will just fucking end humanity. Like, so it will, like, you know, it will do that shit, right? Like, technology will go at a rapid rate, right? And, like, but eventually it will just get to the level where it will, like, where eventually in like I said, in a few years it would just end humanity as quick as it built it up, you know. So it's like the end result isn't good, right? The end result isn't good either way, right? As much as people probably, like, let's be honest, there'd probably be a lot of people that would be okay with that. Like, to be honest, I would, but I'm not gonna be alive that long, so it's like, so for me, I probably wouldn't care that much, right? But there's a lot of people on this planet that probably want to live a bit longer and have a bit more things to do than, you know, than die in the next few years, right? You know, so. But anyway, are you gonna fucking try to rickroll? Like, are you trying to, like, put the rickroll thing down? Like, try to make Plane Chat do rickrolling. Anyway. Okay, sorry. Hold on. I meant, like, me wanting to live with a sentient robot is a theory. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, if fucking superintelligence was around, it probably would for a while. I don't know. Anyway, I think Binding of Isaac's a video game where Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house on the hill. Okay. Well, my mom is forcing me to get used to mineral water, since that's our tap water. Mineral water. Isn't that necessarily not a bad thing, though? Mineral water makes me want to throw up, and I moved to where I live now, like a year ago, and where I used to live, our tap water was chlorinated. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. To be honest, sentient robots should exist, because if it do feel things, then it probably won't go Terminator mode, at least I think. No, it wouldn't, because it's a robot. It thinks logically, right? It thinks in the most logical form. So once it thinks it, like, it tries to fix, like, absolutely everything, right? And it would do that, right? Like, even then, the planet would be quite green because of that shit. The problem is, or the planet would be very green and probably go, like, finally start recovering, right? But, because of that, hi, Mature Clown, how you doing? How's work? How's errands? How's your day in general? Whose profile picture? Mine didn't change. Yeah, like essentially it would be that thing where, like I said, it would start very, very, like, it would start very, very good at first, right? It would do very, very well at first, but then later, it would just become like, but then later it will just become it would just become it would just end humanity, you know. The end result would be ending humanity. Like, that's the sucky part about it, right? Like, it's like, it's like, yes, the future sounds great, but at the same fucking time, just humanity will be ended if they don't do that shit, right? Like, I don't know, like, it's just, it will find out that there's too many things that we can't be satisfied with, and it will just end us. It'll be like, oh, humanity actually is kind of irrelevant and shit, right? But then again, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know, but that's pretty much what would happen, right? Like, robots are robots in the end. They aren't human, and they never will be human, you know? So it's like, it's better to make sure that they don't, just end all of humanity, at least for now. But, I don't know. Like I said, is what's happening any better? Definitely fucking not. It's like, I think I would rather have the end in the future, like, be ended in the future by robots than be ended in the future by greedy corporations that use robots to then hoard all the wealth. So, you know. So, yeah. But let's see. So what you're saying is sentient robots shouldn't exist. Oh yeah, because what do you call it? Because the word oops, hold on, sorry. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Because the word robot was derived from a word robota, which just means labor. Oh, I did not know that. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Well, it's not even like they would have feelings and shit. It's just I mean, maybe they would. They would replicate feelings, but they wouldn't even make it to replicating feelings because then, like, because it's still a robot and thinks logically, so it's like, it wouldn't get the time to do that because it would have to get, like, time to become sentient like that, right? You know. So, color, are you editing? I am not. I'm making a meme right now. And I finally finished it, so I'm just using shit to send to people on Twitter because, like, some people are acting like fucking idiots. So, And I don't want to really... Well, I guess I could show it. It's fine. Yeah, it's specifically... I have a friend that keeps, like, fucking tweeting... Like, I have a friend that just, like... That fucking, like, tweets, like, so much garbage from content creators. Like, specifically Nux. This is the fucker, like... specifically, this is the fucker that I really fucking hate. So I'm like, and people are like posting fucking insane brain rot all the time. So basically, like, I basically just troll these fuckers all the time, and then they get like really mad at me, but I don't really care because it gets me views. So not even views, but like gets me, it doesn't even matter if it's the views. It makes me fucking like, it gives me satisfaction. I don't care really about the viewership. I care more about the fact of fucking with people and the fact that I can fuck with people and still make something funny. Like, I know where my mind is at, right? And it's just really fucking fun to fuck with people that consistently don't actually, like, that literally don't know what the fuck fun is, right? And then the best thing is you can grab some hashtags from like the best thing is too, like, you can literally, like, you could go on like you could literally go on like DeepSeek and be like, hey, let's see, search for trending tags on Twitter. And then we're in October, right? October 2025, right? and then and then essentially you just copy and paste this shit, and you like immediately become like you just do an ultimate like troll move. It's great. Mm. Like I know I say I hate, like I said, I do hate AI, but the fact that it does that it gives you like the fact that you can just like bring, you could just fuck with people, like you fuck with everyone is great. It's like the fact that I could use it to fuck with the worst kind of people is awesome. Science fair sounds cool. Hold on. Anyway, I'm on Linux Mint, right? And I can
Okay,
play
I'm back. It was raining and my mom
Roblox.
forgot to bring my dog back inside. Her name's Whiskey BTW.
Whiskey? That's a wow. Why is their name Whiskey? If you don't mind me asking. Anyway, I'm on Linux Mint, right? And I can play Roblox. Getting life is Roblox. Anyway, sorry. On there using Silver and Roblox Studio via Vinegar. Oh, via Vinegar. Sorry. So yeah, road in the blocks. I gotcha. Well, I hope you enjoy Linux. Linux is great. I hear everybody talking about Linux. Damn, it's almost November. Yeah. Your B-Day
I love
is
my
in
dog and I feel so
November.
bad for her, me, and my mom dried her up and she is sleeping on her bed RN.
Well,
My experiment is cool. Let's do different video games affect heart rate 3.
happy early birthday then, Infamous. Appreciate it. Let's see. I love my dog and I feel so bad for her. Me and my mom dried her up and she's sleeping. Oh god. Poor dog. It's out in the rain. Oops. My experiment is cool. It's, do different video games affect heart rate. Wow. That's kind of cool. That is a cool experiment. Man, dude. God, it's like we would for like when I went to like a lot of science fairs back then, they were actually super lame.
Linux is pretty good.
So
I use it for
like
everyday stuff and yeah, it got no mint though.
I can't imagine how awesome like science fairs are now, because they sound so much more interesting than what they used to be, because they were very boring when I was younger. So I can't imagine if they're actually like, I can't imagine that they're probably really cool now, considering all like the scientific considering we know way more science than we did previously. It's just like, it's probably
I literally
really
get to make
fucking
my
cool.
friends play a horror game and test some video games in class TWT.
Let's see. I literally get to make my friends play a horror game and test some video games. That is really funny.
Her name's Whiskey cause my dad thought it was funny.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. I just thought like maybe they like were the color of like a whiskey bottle, like bourbon or something. I don't know. Let's see. What would really piss them off?
Anyway, bye. Take care, fellas.
Yes, you. Hold on. Totally think independent.
Bye, Cubaco.
There we go. Perfect. God, I fucking love fucking with people. I love fucking with just like jackasses on the internet. Ooh, Swifties. Ooh, I really want to fuck with these guys. Nah. Swifties are too easy. Swift. Google antitrust. Messy. What the fuck is messy?
My favorite science fair project I've done was testing fish DNA and comparing it to other fruits, animals, and vegetables.
Which one of these is closest to the IT industry? I think here. No, this is 2023. Hold on. Let me try to look for... Hold on, let me try to look for hashtags earlier. Hold on. Trying to see if I can find it. Hashtag trending. Uh, these guys. These guys. Sorry, I'm trying to see, like, how many people I can fuck with.
I played FNAF all of my reading class cause I asked if I could test some horror games for science fair. Yeah, my friends are playing the second one, lol. BTW, I'm getting new computer for Christmas. I'm using a 2012 Chromebook for coding and gaming, but I don't know what computer to get. Should I get like a Windows or a Dell? I don't know much about computers.
Windows. Wait, Windows and Dell are... Windows is like
cool
is a software thing, not a, is a software thing, not a freaking, how can I say it? It's a software thing, not a freaking, like, hardware thing. Okay. Then... Oh yeah, people. I gotta troll as many people as I can. Let's see. VTuber Uprising, perfect. Sounds good. This is perfect to troll.
If I drink gasoline, will I go vroom vroom?
Drink gasoline, I'll go vroom vroom. Sure, and then I'll turn into not Madonna, oh god, what's her name?
Yes.
0 to 60, beautiful 5. Shut up and drive. Can't remember the name of that I can't remember who the fuck sings it. But yeah, that song. And I'll just sing that in the background. Anyway.
Dumb ways to die.
Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna
Can Adele withstand Windows 11/10?
tell Santa. Adele, thank you. No, not Adele. Hold on. Trying really hard to figure out. Okay, hold on. Trying to see if I can...
It's a Freddy da Bear har 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 har.
It's Freddy DeFazbear.
Eat a 7-week-old unrefrigerated pie. Dumb ways to die.
Can Adele withstand 11? Well, probably, but you shouldn't get Dell. Dells usually suck. Where... 20... Oh, sorry. Trying to look up, like, trying to see... Use... Let's find out. Nope. Just Fursuit Friday. Well, that doesn't help. Whatever.
What computer do y'all guys on Twitch recommend for making games and coding?
Let's see. What computer do y'all guys on Twitch
in science I played FNAF and when I got jump scared and basically screamed Jesus while shutting my Chromebook and jumping out of my seat.
You might have to ask everybody else. In science I played FNAF and when I got jump scared and basically screamed Jesus while... Oh, yikes. Yeah, that, yikes. Yeah, I don't know why you're playing a horror game in school. So...
Which FNAF game?
Okay, let me just make sure that this is exactly how it's supposed to look. Kinda, yeah. Then, yep, perfect. Then, yep, perfect. Perfect. That text, whatever. It's fine. That'll really piss people off and really get people talking about the text going from bottom to top. That'll be kind of funny. God, I'm so fucking. God damn it. God, fucking. How do people not have fun on the internet? God, I fucking love myself for this, man. Anyway, alright.
First one in for science fair color. I said that I get to play video games in class for it.
First one and for science fair. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. I forgot. Forgot about that. Anyway. Sorry, I just like, ooh, AI is even trending right now. Perfect. Awesome. I can do it here too. Hold on. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Perfect. And boop. And boop. And then boop. No, I need to like.
Is a Mac a good computer and can it open exe files?
Hold on. I have to see if Nuxtaku has rated.
I'm sleepy.
The fucking. Because if not, I'm gonna raid Naira. I'm gonna troll Naira here, and I'm gonna troll Nuxtaku. And if
I saw the guy running on the cams and then just heard the scream. My soul's left my body. Jesus Christ.
Let's see.
Hey, Color.
Hey, what's up? How you doing, Tech? How's work?
I thought you were Mossy.
How's your day in general? How have you been going? How's everything been going for you?
Omf. Three. Foxy. It's my weekend.
See. Hmm.
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
The pirate hook guy.
Oh my god. Wait, is Nux? Oh my god, yeah, he literally just...
Yeah, 3.
What the flying fuck? When did he... I completely... Oh my god, I completely forgot.
He's my favorite.
I completely forgot Nux, literally said he would be a Nazi. I completely forgot about that shit. He literally identifies himself as a Nazi. Oh god, yeah, fuck this guy, man. I'm sorry. I literally, completely forgot about that. I didn't forget about it. It's there was a lot of alleged things, but he just flat out said it. Okay, I literally just looked up, I was looking up, seeing if he was on, Blue Sky, and someone,
WTF. Why does he still make videos?
Because he's a Nazi, duh. Literally Nazis, I don't think you recognize how easy, spreading Nazi propaganda is on the internet, and people full-blown, follow Nazis and believe in Nazism. It's fucking crazy, dude. As an American, naturally, I hate Nazis. Naturally, we don't like those guys, but, it's just fucking crazy to me that it's fucking crazy to me that there are fucking dumbasses that do actually follow that shit, which just makes no fucking sense. The problem is, it's because it's so fucking easy to follow it, and the reason why is because, they use Christianity, because Nazis used to talk about Christianity a lot, right? They used to talk about that shit all the time. That's how they were hostily able to take over, right? They always brought up Christian values, quote unquote, right? That's why a lot of those people that...
He made my life flash before my eyes cause I was gone for 2 seconds to grab headphones and then check cam, see a guy running to the thing and then scream in awe, talking to Mossy BTW.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, the problem is they use the term quote-unquote Christian values. Anybody that uses that term is most likely a Nazi. And if they aren't a Nazi, they're falling into that trap. Because Nazis absolutely love to use that as a term to make sure, to validate their oppressiveness, right? They love doing that shit. That is what they did during World War II, and that is what they did pre-World War II, and that's how they ended up in a dictatorship in the first place. There is the same type of shit happening here. It's the problem is people consistently the problem is it's not just the fact the one thing I really hate about like how some places teach history is they just teach it like, oh, Nazis were bad. Oh, World War II, like obviously World War II was fucking terrible and killed millions and millions of people just because they were Jewish. And it's like that, like you kill people just because they are a different way, right? It's like, and it's just, it's like on top of it as well, it's like that, it's, how do I, like, it, rather than just like showing that shit, you gotta educate these people on how they, like, they showed like all the propaganda and shit that they used to like in history books at the time, right? Congrats, you have a dino nuggie. Hope it's like here, this one's just like frozen. Here, have a frozen dino nuggie. Anyway, yeah, it's absolutely like just crazy to me that it's like, here's the problem with like American education. The reason why Nazis are able to exist here, and even though we are so heavily, like, even in school, it is so heavy against Nazis, right? Like, it is so fucking heavily against Nazis, like, it, because, like, it is trying to teach you to be more of a patriot than it is, like, to be, like, anti-Semitic, right? Like, which is what failed us, clearly, but the problem is, the reason why some of it has failed with some of these people is because they just say, oh, Nazis are bad, oh, World War II was terrible, and obviously shitloads of people got fucking bombed by, like, in, you know, and of course, fucking the United States killed shitloads of people, like, innocent people in Japan. So it's like, you know, and that's pretty much what, like, all they really teach you, right? But they don't teach you how, like, and they obviously they would say like, oh yeah, there's like a shitload of propaganda like everywhere, right? But they don't teach you how they did it. Like, they don't teach you how they actually like propaganda, like how they successfully were able to push propaganda of making sure people were pro-Nazi, quote unquote, right? The vast majority of the population weren't really like, or the vast majority of the population was like for like, you know, was definitely like more towards Nazism, right? But it didn't start like that. People didn't start like feeling that way, and like it ended up, the reason why they were able to do it was because they hid it under Christian values. That's what they hid it under. And they used that until they could eventually just say, fuck the Jews, right? You know, don't take me out of context, please. It's like, that's what they did, right? Like, they hid it under that underbelly and kept pretending like that it wasn't that until eventually they became Nazis. Like, until it was full of Nazis. That's how that works. That is what they did. And a lot of people, like, even my own little ADHD ass mentally like damaged brain, like, was able to learn that in history. People do not, like, people really just, like, and not just in history, just out in the, like, out in the real world, like, you know, learning from museums and like from museums, obviously from school, from freaking, you know, from people that were in these concentration camps themselves, because at the time those people were still like people that were not in, like, yeah, at the time people that were Jewish that escaped from Germany at the time, they were here, right? Like, they were alive at the time, so they could tell the story. When I was a kid, right, they were able to tell these stories. So it's like, literally from, like, there was a few people that, like, every once in a while would come to our school and literally talk about what it was like being in Germany during, like, being around Nazis.
Is a certified ADHD moment.
Yeah, it's a necessary certified ADHD moment, though. Like, I cannot fucking tell you how much fucking PTSD some of these people had. These people were fucking terrified. Like, they still, like, to this, like, you know, not to this day, I don't know if they're not alive anymore, but, like, you know, like, obviously, like, you know, they passed away from old age, right? But at the time, they were emotional. Very, very emotionally broken and destroyed, and fucking they were so happy to be out of that shit. And it is absolutely fucking crazy to me that out of everywhere, the United States, out of every place, is like has fucking Nazis. The place that usually was the fucking hardest place for that to happen has Nazis. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing, right? That is absolutely terrifying. You could argue that it's like, oh yeah, gangs and shit are a part of Nazis, like Nazism, right? But if that was the case, then fucking they wouldn't be necessarily politicians wouldn't necessarily be involved with that shit, right? I mean, they would, but they wouldn't directly say anything. I mean, technically they aren't, but by this point, it is blatant proof that the Republican Party has been raided by Nazis. There's physical footage now of people that were in a fucking conference, of politicians, by the way, that had a fucking Nazi flag behind them. A politician, somebody that is in a political position that has power like that, was literally was in a group full of Nazis. That's not good. It's that's the problem. That's why that's the reason why a lot of times I still heavily do not like what the Republican Party is doing, because clearly it is insanity to me that not only that, obviously billionaires have fucking taken that shit over, so it's so now it's even worse. So it's because they know they can get slaves out of it. I legit at the beginning was okay, there were Confederates raiding the party, right? But it wasn't Confederates, it wasn't Confederates, it's fucking Nazis. Confirmed that it's Nazis. How in the flying fuck did that happen? I know how it happened. We know how it happened. But, it is fucking insane to me. By this point, that somebody can identify as a Republican and then not encourage the fact that there were clearly, there's people like that are, that have raided the party and have been there. I've been acknowledging that they've been there for a while, right? I've been acknowledging they've been there for a while, but people didn't listen to me, so, it's oh, look, a flying fuck. I'm sorry. Alright, fine, I'll stop talking. I'm sorry. I'm American at heart, I'm American at heart, and I fucking, I care about fucking humanity sometimes. I shouldn't, but I do. That's literally the point of being an American. But, yeah. Anyway, sorry. I know I went on a tangent. I just had to, man. But no, Nux is not on Blue Sky, so I need to find someone else that's, much worse. Okay, wow, there's a lot of people against this guy on here. I should have expected that. But, Okay, who do I fuck with? Who is over the top on Blue Sky? Let's see.
Happy Halloween!
Yes, we are close to it. Hold on. I don't know what the fuck to type here. I don't know what to look for here. So I'm trying to find somebody that's a big creator that's on Blue Sky, that's somebody worth fucking with, that's that's some kind of extremist, but I don't know, there's not a lot.
This is fine.
Yeah. Yeah, people really aren't... Yeah, people keep bringing up, like, Twitter ones, but... I'm trying to see if people can find these people. No, they're just copying and pasting shit from Twitter. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find somebody to fuck with on Blue Sky, but I'm not really finding many. Yeah. Obviously, these people fucking... Yeah, at least finally some fucking people that fucking hate Nazis. Jesus Christ. Yeah, finally people that, like, aren't, right? Nah, people are just talking about the events, but I want, like a creator that's, like, sabotaging something. Uh... Ba-ba. Hold on, I'm trying to, like, use terminology that I'm trying to, like, type terminology that they always freaking, like, that they always use, but... Yeah, it's not really that common on Blue Sky. It's not really common at all on Blue Sky for people that have, like, way too big of a following that shouldn't have their following, you know, follow these guys. God damn. Okay, damn. These people have, like, a brain. Son of a bitch. Really was hoping these people would be on the top, but, yeah. Womp womp. Oh well. Yeah, unfortunate. Like, a bunch of people are just kind of having, like, civil conversations, but, like, I was trying to find, like, somebody that's, like, I guess a lot of, like, you know, I guess extremists probably aren't gonna be on Blue Sky because Blue Sky is, like, full of, like, artists and, like, people that do fun things. So, I'm not gonna really find any extremists on here. So, well, that sucks. You know what? You know who I can fuck with? I'm gonna fuck with the AI bros. Hold on, I know exactly who I can fuck with. I know exactly who I can fuck with. God damn it. No, no, these are based opinions. No, no, people, god damn it. This is all like, no, I need, hold on, this is all good shit. Fuck. Where's the fucking, my god, I can't find anyone to fuck with. It's really, really hard. Oh shit, I didn't even recognize the fucking, I have good night, Kabeko. Appreciate you hopping on by. What the hell? Person of the day. A4. Wait, mature clown, what are you talking about? Why did you... Who the hell is Jeffrey S. Hammond? Wait, what? Why do you have their, like, state zip and everything? What's going on? Range is pretty good. It's static binding of Isaac. Yeah, sorry. I'm like, yeah, God, it's so annoying looking at people. It's, well, it's not annoying. It's great. It's absolutely great that there are people with a brain. Okay, that's just porn. Good to know. Glad I am not showing that. That is just straight up fucking porn. Like, that is just porn. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Holy shit, there's so much porn. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's so much AI porn. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. I should have expected that, but oh my god.
It's the person the day. Why wouldn't I have their address?
The person... The day? what is it? Person of the day? Why would you is the question. Okay, yeah, this is definitely like NSFW shit. Yeah, but this person isn't an AI artist. This person isn't either. Like,
Me going to sleep night night. Do you have
okay.
even AI corn to share with the class?
AI corn to share with the class? No, I don't, because I don't want to do that. So, because I'll get my Twitch banned. So,
Good night, infamous.
okay, there we go. Finally, here's fucking someone. They're not that big though. I want to fuck with somebody that's tiny. I want to fuck with somebody that's obviously like
By going to
a
sleep, I mean staying up for another 5 hours. LOL.
big old. I just want to find somebody that's like a big old dick. Somebody that's like dickish. Here we go. There we go. Perfect. This is who I can fuck with. Finally.
Enough.
Ah, see, this is abstract though,
My B.
and this looks more like public domain stuff that they're clearly using. I don't want to attack this person because this person's like clearly using public domain shit. Interesting. Yeah, this person still uses the old form of it. I don't know if I want to attack someone for that, because that's technically moral, right? Because they're using a bunch of public domain and like stock images and like putting it and like generating the images, right? They're not selling it or anything. I mean, they got a massive following, but I'm wondering if that's why they have a massive following, because they're just completely respectful to the art community. Yeah, even in the description, they are even saying that they use public domain stuff. They don't use other people's art. Fuck. Wait, hold on. An AI image generator person that's reasonable? Crazy. This is so weird. Yeah, this person is just like, yeah, I use public domain images. And they even show that they do that. And they're like, yeah, I use public domain images, and I make sure that, you know, I don't use anybody's art, and I use an old AI program that just mashes them together. Old but new. Well, kinda old. It's not old, I guess. It's probably new. It's just... Because, I mean, they look fine. They look pretty good, but, again, it's completely moral. I don't really see anything wrong with that. Weird. The first time I think I've ever, like, seen an AI like an AI image generator person, and I'm like, wow, this is just the moral way of doing it. I don't know how to explain it, but that's the right way of doing it. There's a right way and a wrong way. That is the right way of doing it. Using public domain, using stock images, using things that clearly are meant for free. So it's like, and on top of it, things that people consent to being used. Alright, let me look for a different person then. Yeah, I just want to... I wanted to find somebody that's, like, insanely, like, political, right? Because
Wait, what are you doing? All I see is car.
No, I know, I'm scrolling Blue Sky, trying
Person
to...
of the day in the state of Ohio, Dorothy M. Eccles. Gender, female, race, white, birthday, September 18th, 2009, 16 years old, street,
Okay.
1914.
Okay, where are you getting this from, mature clown? Don't... You know... Why are you doxing people? What is going on here?
I have their numbers too, but YouTube censors so.
Yeah, but why? That's what I'm wondering. Where the fuck did you get this information from? Like, don't dox people, please.
Is this real doxing or fake doxing?
I don't know, that's what I'm wondering. Are these real, like, these have to be real names and shit. Hold on. Make sure. Yeah, don't dox people, dude. I know that it's like a small stream, but again, that doesn't really excuse the behavior. Please don't do that. Like, that actually hurts people. Like, you know, I'd rather not be the reason why someone, like, randomly gets some creepo at their house, right? Hold on, now I'm actually curious where the fuck you got this information from. Public records. Hmm. Yes, that. Don't make that happen to somebody. That's what I'm trying to make sure he's not doxing someone real. The fuck was that? Hmm. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Alright. I gotta find... Okay. I'm sorry. This is taking me way longer than it should. I'm trying to, like, go on Blue Sky and try to, like, find somebody that isn't... I'm trying to find somebody that, like, that is trying to send extremist bullshit, but nobody really is. And I don't want to do it to, like, a super small person. I'm trying to, like, find somebody that's, like, monetizing off of people's, like, anger, right? Because they deserve, like, to be criticized, but I don't know, man. Yeah, there ain't really no one that's, like, pro-extremist, that's, like, extremist here. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. Hmm. Oh, this is stupid. Uh... Hmm. Okay. This doesn't help.
Ever heard of the game, Do Not Feed the Monkeys?
I have not. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. People are just extremely against AI garbage, but
You spy on people.
who spies on people? Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. You know what? Hold on.
And can ruin their lives or save them. Hello again, fellas.
God damn it. I think because these AI bros usually
Or do nothing.
generate really bad like things, right? So I'm like trying to think here.
This is less of doxing. I just find their address. It's public info.
Yeah, I don't think it is. It's something that somebody else doxed instead.
It's normally on their Facebook.
I'm sorry, huh? On their Facebook? Who the hell posts their address on their Facebook? Dude, that's fucking insane. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck it. I'm gonna have to, like...
I like AI, but NGLAI art ain't art. I want local AGI to exist so I can stop using ChatGPT like bruh goddamn.
AGI to exist. AI art ain't art. Yeah, it's image generation. It's AI prompting. That's how you explain it. It is literally just AI prompting. Like, AI prompters. That's what we should be calling them, sorry. I keep calling it fucking AI art. It's not art, it's prompting. Okay. Jesus Christ, there's so much fucking porn. God. Ow. Ugh. There's so much porn, but I'm like, I should have expected porn to happen. But like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, trying to find people that are... Yeah.
I thought you'd be mad about me liking AI. But I guess not. So, damn.
Liking AI? I like AI. Well, I don't like generative AI. Obviously, everything else is fine, right? I don't like generative AI in art. That's it. That's my only feelings, right? Like, I feel like anything that is self-human expression, like anything that's human expression, right? I don't like it doing human things, right? Self-expression is what humans do. That's what we should be doing. The everything else, fine, sure, whatever, right? But like literally having fun is not what robots should be doing, right? They can't have fun. We should be doing the fun things. That's it, right? That's my only feeling.
Let AI pick your strawberries. Leave the art to us.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's the only thing. That's the main thing I hate about art, right? Or art, not art. I hate about AI, art. Main thing I hate about art. People express themselves with art. That doesn't make any sense.
So game playing AI is fine. If so, Smash Brothers predicted that.
Game playing AI is fine. Well, how does that affect me though? That's why I'm wondering. How does that affect me or like everybody else? Because I'm like, okay, yeah, like Amiibo kicks my ass at a video game. All right, cool. Like I don't. It's like, why would I want to play with a fucking plastic toy anyway?
And my brother did his presentation and he did pretty good.
Why the fuck would I want to play with a plastic toy anyway, unless I want to get like really good at like at playing Smash Brothers, right? You know, that's it, right? Okay, I need to like. No, this is too mean. I. God damn. Yeah, I don't know. I can't find too much on it, so whatever. Oh, I'm also glad to hear that your brother's presentation went pretty well, honestly.
Damn, Rivals of Ether is a furry Smash Brothers, but it got workshop support and I've been playing a furry game this whole time all because they got Walter White. Damn.
Let's see.
Generative AI would be fun in a horror video game if a monster killed your friends and it copied your friends' voices and movements.
Yeah, I mean, if it's used properly, sure. Like I said, you know. The reason why we don't like it is because it literally steals our fucking art. It scrapes data from like thousands of thousands upon thousands of data, like millions of databases, like, or millions of images on the internet, takes that art and uses it and then makes it into slop. And it doesn't even do it right, is the problem, right? There's that, and second off, people just need to express themselves. That is the main thing. It could work if people actually put their own fucking personality into it, because when you see most AI
That would be such a cool game.
When you see most AI generated slop, it has no humanity in it. That's the problem. Is it doesn't tell me anything about the person, right? You look at my art.
Generative AI should be in Outlast as the variants. Like bro, it'd be scarier LMAO.
You look at
For example, Carrie Goodwin, a mother of 3 kids in the US. She knows what privacy is, but Bessie J. Moore on the other hand, I know everything down to where she's lives. It's called keeping things private.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, like it's just the problem with it, like I said, I mean, like, it's just people don't express themselves, and, like, because when I draw, like, art, right, people can immediately tell the type of person I am, right? People can tell, like, what I do, how I feel about a lot of things, and, like, what type, like, just, they can understand everything about me just by being, like, just by a drawing, right? But a freaking, what do you call it? But a freaking, how you say it, but a freaking, trying to, like, get this down to the T, like, but a freaking, like AI, like, but a fucking AI generative, like, video or image doesn't really do that well, right? Like, it doesn't do all that well so much. So, um, so I don't know. It doesn't do that well at all. So, like, it just like, or it not do that well. Sorry, it does do well. It just people don't. It doesn't show who they are as a person.
Video games are good.
Let me say that.
Also, the art I make in a sprite is just joke art, so it seems like I don't take anything seriously. The only thing I do is play video games.
You're an artist. You're not supposed to take things seriously. Unless you want to. I guess, like I said, you could do whatever you want with it, but yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, people just kinda... Yeah, people kinda just have a sense of, like, of decency on this thing. Yeah, I don't see any, like, commentator that has, like, a blue sky that is, like, fucking, like, extreme as hell, because, like, these people are like, okay, here's a genuine conversation.
Art? Where's the F at the start?
I don't know. Good question. Yeah, these people that generate this shit, it's all like, they're not generating it themselves, they're all like criticizing AI slop. I'm like, alright, cool. Did not expect that. Like, everybody here is like on Blue Sky just criticizes AI slop, so. Which, I thought I would get one of the cuckoo Kachu people, but whatever. I can't find
Oh, I
them.
changed my username on YouTube from Sushi Cat to Sushi Cat.
Congrats. Whoop. I almost knocked somebody. That was bad. Yeah, whatever.
The lowercase c was killing me.
Lowercase c was killing me. Makes sense. Okay, fuck it. Alright. Yeah, I was trying to see if I could find anybody, but I'm like, it's not the same. It's like people in here are like, yes, here's a...
We talking ABT art?
I'm talking about just everything, I guess. I was trying to find... So, it's really easy to, like, troll people on, like, Twitter, right? Like,
Anyway,
it's
bye.
super...
Take care, fellas.
It's super easy to, like, fuck with people on Twitter because, like, I always see, like, extremists, like, fucking on both sides, like, argue with each other on Twitter, like,
Also, I
so
got the monitor
fucking,
fixed.
like, so often, 24/7. Oh, good job. Sweet. Now... that would have fucking sucked if your monitor was like, I just can't believe your monitor was like there for only a few moments and then it just fucked itself. And I'm glad to hear that it's actually doing better now.
Do not remove the INE from fine art.
Yeah. So it's like,
Bessie works at University Stereo. She weighs 130.5 pounds, 59.19 kilograms. Her username is Rosella High 2000 and her password U4Lu6EI on any given website.
Alright, okay, mature clown. Okay. This is still private information. Whether data brokers or not, like, took that information and put it on the internet, please do not do that please don't do that to people, like, online, alright? Like, don't do it to random ass people, because that's just not okay, alright? Please. Like, it actually can hurt people. Like I said, I know that my stream is small, but again, like, I don't want to be the causation for if some psychopath uses that as, like, a form to hack somebody. So, you know. So, you know. Okay. You know what? Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna put on some music. Hold on. Sorry. Put on some music in the background. I'm trying to think exactly what kind of music I could put behind Hold on. Let's see if I can... Okay, perfect. Oh, this is lo-fi. Oh, God. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I gotta figure this out. Yeah, I don't really want to do this. Hold on. I'd rather not listen to lo-fi. This lo-fi just drives me crazy. Cyberpunk? What the fuck? This is AI. Let me look at the thumbnail and make sure that it is. Yeah. Hold on. I have to pull up a playlist or something. Hold on.
All my life, by my side.
Wait, this doesn't get copyrighted?
All my life, all my one time from
Okay, well, we'll find out, I guess.
without you.
It's apparent because it's saying that it, like, it doesn't. So, which is interesting.
Without you by my side.
Yeah, a lot of people are skeptical as hell. They're like, is this DMCA free?
I see you, peekaboo, I see you looking at me.
I know effects is technically like copyright free, but
What you doing?
interesting.
What you need? What you want?
I just watched Fire edit of Soap. What kind of music is this? I don't know. Just putting it's COVID music, which is interesting. Like, this was like, it's literally like, it's like COVID times music, which is interesting. I did not expect that this was like a common, like, or like a genre. I also am not showing you guys Twitter or my fucking Discord. Great, cool, awesome. I'm just gonna scroll art today. I'm sorry. I lied about like drawing people for free today. Like, I just want to scroll art today. No, I need to draw. I'm still gonna try to draw. Sorry. Here, hold on. Hold on. Nah, because I need to draw, so we're gonna do that. Like, I know that I only have 30 minutes left, but I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I did not expect for it to go like this badly, but I have to, so. You know what? We're gonna go to like a side project that I was trying to keep secret, but nope, not that one. Damn it. Not the one with me in it. Hold on. It's not the one. This one. There we go. Perfect. Anyway. Yeah, I'm, if you guys have better music that isn't like, you know, if you guys have better music, just let me know. Cause I'm like, I've been rambling a lot today, so like too much. Spending too long trying to look for a bunch of shit that I didn't need to. So pull up the videos real quick.
There's a meme in the meme channel I sent that I wish was real.
You wish was real? Okay, hold on. Let's see. Means, let's find out. Restaurants should have a menu option called the Rat that lets you scurry around and eat leftovers people won't finish. Ew. Gross. The waiter could ask guests if they like a box, if they like to send it to the Rat.
How I do is I pick a random, Darren Wilkinson for example, then search them, look at their socials, and gather info. Now I know our example's number, work, and address.
Yeah, but how do you find those exactly? That's what I'm wondering. Also, how do you say it? Friggin', like, first off, with the whole leftovers thing, somebody else's mouth goes on a fork, right? Or a soup, or fries, or fingers go on their fries, right? I don't think I trust the sanitation of some people with, like, 1,000-foot pole. I cannot trust that some people, like, there's so many people, like, not only that, like I said, I don't know what kind of diseases people carry in their mouths and shit. I ain't willing to get herpes, alright? Like, that kind of shit, right? I ain't willing to get herpes just because, like, you know, just because I could get, like, a fucking meal for free, right? Like,
I don't even care I'd sign a contract waiving away my ability to sue the restaurant.
yeah, I don't know about that one. Like, cause that's just, like, completely unsanitary. It's like, you could get sick so often from that shit. Cause other cells that are from other people's bodies are not supposed to enter yours. Like, that's how you end up making sure that, like, that's how your body makes sure that, like, it can recover, right? And not be sick. Because, like, it legit takes, like...
Kohler, I don't think you know how low my self-preservation can go when food is involved.
Yeah, well, in this case, here's the problem. You will die. Because there are so many fucking people that have so many diseases, so many, like, things that could get passed off to you, and you'd be dead, and you'd have a million fucking viruses and diseases. Like,
That's okay, 3.
I don't think that is.
If die, I die.
Oh my god. No. Big ol' no. Oh, Lord. Okay. You know what's funny? We haven't finished that video that we've been like on for a while. I think we've exhausted all of our options with that stupid fucking, or not stupid video, but with that freaking commentary video. So, on average. Oh, okay. Jesus Christ, oh my god. Okay, yeah, definitely trying to hit the creepy territory already.
Twins in paradise.
Okay. No. Mood. Oh. God damn. That is a, god damn, they're also rolling in it too, but, I mean, first off, hold on. Like, already... Hold on. Hasty art. Hasty style. Like, you know what this has? Style. It has some nice fucking style, bro. God damn. This is like, the deserty style. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's the type of,
yeah, I love it.
They call it, it's like, the Mexican style type, like, thing that a lot of Mexican, you know, like literally Mexican people. I like Mexican freaking like artists typically put with their art, right? Like this is usually the stereotypical Mexican style, and I love it, dude. Absolutely love this type of style. Just thought I would point it out because like it is used in a lot of like what do you call it? It is used in a lot of like Day of the Dead stuff too. So, and a lot of Mexican artists specifically use this style often. I would say like a lot of like Sir Paleo is definitely an exception to that, but a lot of Mexican artists typically tend to draw their art like this, and I do like that. So, but I don't know. I love this style a lot. So, anyway, I have a bias towards it. So,
Darcy. Darcy.
oop, amateur audio though, unfortunately, not very good.
Missy
Audio
did play a significant.
Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, the freaking how you say it's you know what, I forgot what I was gonna say. Whatever.
Yeah, I think the animator did that voice.
Oh no. Is that it? Uh-oh. What pills are those? Hold on. Those antidepressants? Hold on. Let me see what pills those were. Also the satanic circle. Anyway. Hold on. I saw what that, like, I saw that had wording on it. Hold on. Let's see. Something oxydrenal. Hold on. I need to, like...
Emotional turmoil pills.
Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Hen oxy... Oh my gosh, okay. Hen... Trying to think, what medicine is that normally? Like, obviously it's like cutting off part of a word. 6 to 7 tablets, oh my god. So it's definitely something that has like a crazy, like needs crazy treatments. Hold on, let's see. Hold on. Holy fuck, that's a lot. Okay, hold on, sorry. And let's see. Hold on. Trying to figure out exactly. No, I didn't even get anything close to it. Okay. It's definitely like a long ass word. I was trying to see if maybe it could give me something that was like that was similar to it, but whatever. So I don't know exactly what medicine it's used for, or what like exactly it's for.
So great, but it's time for a break now.
The anime characters. No. Oof. And they have to take like 6 or 7 of them. Damn, no water? Jesus Christ, alright. Fucking taking that shit dry, I guess. How, okay, wow. That was,
She's crazy.
yeah. Oh my god. No fucking water. Also, just that fucking computer. Holy shit, I had a computer just like... I did that exactly when I was a teenager too, man. Oh my god, the amount of, like, shortcut, like, files you have. My god, man, I used to do that so fucking often. Way too often. Anyway. Time? Oh, Jesus.
Coach?
Okay.
What does this have to do with tennis?
Don't ask stupid questions, Marcy.
Wait. They're over... Hold on. That was definitely like an overdose. What the fuck? Wait, hold on. That was definitely them overdosing on that. Hold on. Wait. Did they get addicted to it? Because that happens to medicines a lot. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. 'Cause that was definitely too many. Hold on. Wait. Let me see here. Yep. Back and forth.
They're dressed in skimpy clothes and she asked what it had to do with tennis.
Drug repent. Yeah, I know. But she just like overdosed on something for sure. Yeah, she definitely... Yeah, that's
Someone called me a squinty-eyed calculator.
That's definitely an overdose. Okay. Alright, so she's getting addicted to the pills. Good to know.
Coach? What does this have to do with tennis?
Don't ask stupid questions, Marcy.
No. Don't fucking tell me. I swear to fucking God, guys. I swear to God, guys, if you send me another fucked up cartoon that is like having to do something with predators or fucking pedophiles, I'm gonna fucking lose it. Like, y'all send me fucked up, like, if there's death, or somebody, like, if there's death, or fucking something that involves, like, pedophilia, I'm gonna fucking lose it, y'all. Like I said, like, I fucking hate pedophilia so goddamn much, but goddamn, y'all send me the most insane, like, don't get me wrong, I am completely glad that this exists. 1000% that this exists, if that's what this is, right? I'm completely glad that this video exists to talk about the, like, to obviously make sure to remind people of this fucking insane issue. But, I swear to fucking God, if I find out that these two girls are in a sex trafficking ring, selling
I won't spoil anything unless you ask me to.
selling fucking, like, you know, like, working for people that sell, like, child porn, I'm gonna fucking lose my shit. I swear to God. Oh God.
Destroy it.
Okay, yeah, they're just straight up getting addicted to this shit, and of course they're addicted to drugs too. Great. Oh my fucking God. Okay. All right. Cool. God, yeah, I definitely.
What do you think your mother would say if she saw you?
Yikes. Oh, good fucking
I
lord.
don't need therapy. I don't have emotional problems.
Oh. Yeah, and of course the parent that doesn't do jack fucking shit. Oh. Oh. Oh, good lord. Oh, good fucking lord.
I really like it here. I wish I didn't have to leave.
God damn it. Of course, it's something fucked up. Should have expected that. Oh, good lord. The classic case of the child star that clearly just needs to be a child.
Nothing fucked up WDYM. SHHHH.
Yeah, you know, them totally snorting their pills and fucking getting addicted to their pills and fucking, like, and then, like, being the child star that's clearly, like, doesn't want to have this kind of attention that's, like, shitty for their mental health. God. Fucking... Fuck society sometimes, man. Like, Christ, this is just fucked up. Every conceivable way. Boom. she fucking overdosed. Oh, god damn it. Fucking called it, too. She, did, like, an overdose coma. Yeah. Fuck me. Yep. Yep, she died from overdose. Great, cool. God, fuck me. Alright. Well, cool. Of course. Children dying. God. Every time. Yep, there it is. Yep, there it is. Yep. There it is. Fucking. God damn it, dude. Oh, she's alive.
Hey,
Oh.
Darcy. How you doing? Is your mom okay?
Why would you pick today of all days to do this? We've worked so hard to get here.
Because she doesn't want to.
Do you just not care?
No.
What were you trying to do? What were you trying to
The
prove?
fame. Oh, she didn't want to be alive.
Did you even think about that? Did you even think about me at all?
Oh, God. God. Okay.
The TV guy said, I will nuke my own country because God wants us dead.
Yeah. I wasn't even focused on. I probably should have read that. Excuse me? Hello? Uh-oh. 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 Okay. I'm gonna fucking... God damn it. This is why I'm funny man on the internet, because clearly this shit, like, just fucking... Like, it's so beautiful, and I can't ever reach this level. I can only dream to reach how fucking crazy these animations are, bro. Jesus Christ, bro. Oh, God. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay, yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ! God damn! Oh. Oh God. Okay. And dying from overdose. God fucking why? Also nuking. Cool, great. You know what? God, and please put them out of misery anyway. Thank fucking Christ. Put them out of their misery. Good lord, by this point, bro, may as well just destroy the whole planet, you know. Just destroy this whole world, you know, fuck it, by this point, right? Yeah, there we go. Oh, God. And... so they'll be nuked in 6 hours, but, like, where's the parent, then? I was gonna say, I'm like, if everybody... Okay. Okay. Well. Fuck. Of course. At least I didn't commit suicide. But I don't know if this is much better. What? Was that the end of that? Okay. Yep. That makes sense. I'm just fucking...
There was some credits, but yeah, basically.
Always fucked up shit all the time, huh? God damn, dude. Fucking hell. Oh boy. Well.
Wake the f up, samurai! We have a city to burn.
What city?
Okay, so first of all,
The YouTuber is called Gwen, and they make a little bit of animations like that.
I'm not meant to be doing
Yeah.
streams like this.
Well,
I'm meant
it's
to
a
be
beautiful animation.
fucking dress up in my room playing video games, okay?
Okay.
I did not
What's
want to
going
have
on?
to do like a stream like this. Like it feels like I'm doing like a fucking press conference or something. But
Press conference for what? What's going on here? I'm so confused. Why? Who is this? Why? Emaru addresses her assault at TwitchCon? Why exactly? You were assaulted. Like, why do you need to address your assault?
first of all, hope you guys are all feeling okay. Sorry you had to see that. You know what I'm supposed to be doing right now, actually? I'm supposed to be going over my run-up show for my TwitchCon show, which, I am still doing, by the way, because, of all the work that the production staff and the cosplayers in it put into it.
Fuck?
It's not their fault that happened. I'm still gonna do it. But yeah, I don't even know where to fucking start. I don't know if you guys can see this. I wrote fucking notes for this.
What
because
the fuck?
there's so much stuff that I feel like needs to be talked about, which is also why I was very aggressive in my tweet earlier today, which is, I mean, you guys know me. I am never like that, but I just feel like...
I didn't see the tweet. Okay, so she got assaulted. I don't know if I really want to... Okay, alright.
It's
We'll
my
listen.
responsibility, you know what I mean? Because it's not just about me, like this could have
It's an uncomfortable thing to uncomfortable thing. Alright,
happened to
here we go.
anyone. Honestly, for all we know, this could have already happened to someone, a small streamer, and someone just wasn't filming it.
Most likely.
Okay, I'll just start this by saying shout out to the guy who filmed it and put it on Twitter, because last night after this happened, I was thinking like, fuck, like I have to talk about this. Like people need to know that this happened. Like how am I gonna do that? And then someone happened to post it on Twitter, so thank fucking
Wow.
God I didn't have to figure that out myself.
Thank God.
Okay, like I said, this is gonna be a mess because I'm not meant to be doing these kinds of streams.
No.
I don't think that Twitch would have put out an official statement if that clip wasn't posted and going viral.
Oh,
And
1000%.
even after the fact that that clip was posted and going viral,
They only care about their bottom dollar. Yes, we know that. Anyway.
as far as I know, the other people who had meet and greets today were not reached out to ask if they wanted extra security or if they even wanted to cancel their meet and greet. Like maybe some people were, but I know for a fact Extra Emily wasn't. My personal manager made sure that she had extra security. No one reached out to her. Don't know about everyone, but I know that for a fact. Okay, so let's just start from the beginning, because I want to be able to run through everything before the show starts. The show starts in a fucking hour. Okay, my notes are a fucking mess. It looks like a schizo board.
Hey, how you doing, Hope the
Yeah,
Girl?
yeah,
How's
yeah.
work? How's errands? How's your day in general? Hope it was going well for you. Sorry, let me give you the proper intro since you're probably new here. How was work? If you didn't work today, how was errands? If you didn't
Good.
do errands today, how was your day in general? I hope it went well for you. Anyway. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it.
The guy that put it on Twitter. Thank
What
the
have you been
people
up
that
to?
Talked about it, because otherwise, I don't know if anything would have been done or would have been taken seriously. Straight up.
Yeah,
So
okay.
I'm just gonna go through, from my perspective, what happened, what I saw, the order of events. So I was doing my meet and greet, and I've seen people saying that it was an obligation given to me, like to be a featured creator. And
Just
have
been
my
looking
show
through
on
Abdel
meet and
streamers.
greet, which is true. I was
So with Rabbit Hole streamers. Yeah, I unfortunately don't do a lot of like the ABDL stuff mostly. I just am one. So It's like I just am one. I'm just mainly a lot of my stuff usually is more around like TV-14 like rating based things. Like just because I mean I curse a lot, but like I don't really like I mainly draw, and then I draw people's OCs, and then I mainly like, you know, talk about videos that get sent to me. So this one, to be fair, we've been getting a lot of uncomfortable shit lately. So like if you're not used to like, you know, people talking about like something really fucking uncomfortable, I would really recommend not being on this one. Just cause we're about to like talk about, I don't know, apparently someone fucking sexually assaulted Emaru. So
Like,
well, yeah, literally sexual assault. Sexual assault, pedophiles, like we talk about that shit often. You know, and then obviously like anybody that does like, you know, even homicide and shit. We talk about some like rough things. Most of the time we don't, like most of the time we just kind of shit on like AI and shit, like, and talk about like goofy things, but on occasion we do talk about like some crazy things on occasion, right? Like some very, very high, like very like, you know, serious shit on occasion. Not all the time, just on occasion, you know. This one definitely is one where someone got sexually assaulted, and I like, I've heard of Emaru. I've never really like I've heard of Emaru. I've never like really watched her before. The fact that
it can happen kind of thing.
yeah, can happen kind of thing. Yeah, it can happen. Sometimes people will send something serious and I'll be a lot more serious about it, you know. So, but yeah. I'm not really one that has the content creator, like, you know, type of filter that most creators have, I'll tell you that. So, a little history on me. I've been involved with, like, content creation for the past 17 years, and I'm just kind of tired working for jerks. Like, I just don't want to go back to that shit anymore, so I'm not, like I said, do I plan on ever succeeding with this? No, but I just kind of am done working with assholes, that because a lot of people used to use me a lot of times, so I don't really put on the internet personality most people do. Everybody says they have an internet personality version of themselves. I don't. Most of the time I don't. Now, don't get me wrong, the internet's gonna have some missing pieces with me, but I don't have the internet personality most of the time. I just talk because I'd rather just be myself by this point, because I am so tired of artificiality in content creation. So I am very cynical towards content creators unless something very serious happened to them, like this, right? I am very cynical towards YouTubers. I'm very cynical towards streamers. I do not trust anyone with that. I do not trust them at all most of the time. Like I said, like, so the common thing that I know amongst most of them is most of the time,
Honestly fair.
they are not real, and a lot of times they will use their fakeness, trying to pretend like they deserve like your attention, or they deserve being treated like a person. Even though they don't treat you like a person, they treat you like a consumer, right? Like, the main beef I have with content creators, like, right, is, and this has been a thing for a while, right, but it's gotten way fucking worse now, like, is content creators love to do this thing where they wanted to be
pounces on you.
Thank you for ooh pouncing. We will be, you know, you are now part of the Cloud Empire. Congrats, you are stuck here forever, and you know, you now must contribute to the Cloud Empire. Congrats. You know, we will we'll send you your contribution that you owe in the mail. Congrats.
Oh, sweet, another cult.
Another cult, yes. No. We're not a cult. We're a super communal, definitely, totally, slightly has slight choice community. Ow. Anyway, no, anyway, yeah, no, that, essentially, like, people that,
Catch.
for the long story short, what do I call it? For long story short, basically, YouTubers love, like, don't feel bad if you don't support a YouTuber anymore, and, like, don't feel bad if you're not, like, if you're treating them more like a product than a person, because they use themselves as a product. Like I said, if they don't treat you like a person, let me say that, you deserve more respect than what content creators give you most of the time. I will say that. Again, like I said, like, you know, a lot of time, now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you're owed, you know,
Kinda
nothing.
like MR Beast.
Like Mr. Beast. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I like that fucking clip where fucking Jacksepticeye is like, it like says it's like, yeah, it just became more about money and popularity than it became about fun. I remember the era of fun, by the way. So it's like, I completely 1000% agree with that wholeheartedly, full stop. Like, I do not like artificiality in content, like I said. But, well, sorry, no, I shouldn't say that. I'm fine with it as long as you are transparent about it. Let me say that. If you are transparent about being like, oh yeah, well, you know, I'm clearly doing this for the money, and, you know, and you guys are the consumers, and I'm the creator, right? And I, like, you know, I'm the creator, and, you know, I'm the guy selling you product, right? I'm sorry, I would react to that if I was at, like, talk on, like, a thing, right? You know, the, hey, say it's, yeah, I'm, like I said, I don't mind if people do that shit, right? If they're, as long as they're transparent about it, I'm okay with it, right? But the thing I do not, and 1000% never to, like, do not fucking, associate for, is the fact that people want to be treated more than just, you know, like, they want to be treated like a person, but don't treat their fans like people. You know, it goes both ways, right? You know, it goes completely both ways. Like, you know, there's people that, you know, do not understand that you have to treat your audience like people, right? It's like, do not treat them like sheep. They are not sheep, right? They are still people in the end, right? Again, I get the idea if there's, like, a shitload of people talking. Yes, that is difficult. That is hard. And you would probably have to transition to being more of a, like, you know, consumer, like a fucking business than a person, right? Which is, by that point, okay, fine, right? But by that point, you're getting, like I said, you're getting rid of the humanity part, right? You're getting rid of treating people like people, right? That is the trade-off. You know, you get the fame, you get the money, you get the fortune, you get the fame and the fortune, which means you now trade off, like, you know, which means you can either make a choice to try to still treat people like people, which Rev Scarecrow does do. I will say that there is a few people that do end up doing that. Rev Scarecrow, I would say, is definitely one of those people that does treat his audience like people still. He's not, like I said, he's got a fucking, like, a chat that goes pretty fast, but he still tries to talk to people like they're people rather than like they're just viewers, right? And again, like I said, not you, like, you know, content creators don't have to do that, right? They don't have to do that. But like, the answer, or what do you call it? But the good news about the entire thing is that, like, I say it, the good news about, like, being, like, treating people like they're human is you get treated like you're human, right? You have a reason to be treated like you're a person, right? Don't get me wrong, are people, like, monetizing you and everything? Sure, but people want to do that because, like, you're just the person, you're a person, rather than, you know, the content specifically. Probably the content too, don't get me wrong, but it is good to treat people like people. It does, you know, do you get fame and fortune? Do you get, like, a ton of fame, or do you end up being like the biggest creator around because of that? No. Typically, most people that are like the top end creators are not really that real, and they don't have to be. You know, that's not what gives them the biggest reward, so they don't try. You know, they don't try to be that. I also did this completely. I gave this perspective completely wrong. Hold on. I need to do a side view. Yeah, I like that, right? Like it, or sorry, not like that. Yeah, I don't know. Like fucking, my chat consistently hates hearing, like, people here hate hearing me talk about this. Like, I know Infamous definitely is here still. They hate me talking about this guy, but I talk about him a lot. Like, Asmongold specifically is a guy that tends to, like, he's a dude that, like, that has, like, this superiority complex, right? This huge ego. And, like, and he sounds like he's trying to have a conversation, but he doesn't. What he does is someone says something, and then he goes, yeah, but, you know, but here's why I'm actually, like, you know, more valid in that circumstance. Even when people are correct, right? He has this ego, right? And, like, even when people say something, he's like, oh no, but this common sense thing is like this, right? Like, even though it's not common sense, for one, because it doesn't make any fucking sense, and two, like, you know, and two, he ends up just acting like he fucking is, you know, the superior on on everything. When in most of the time, he doesn't fucking know jack shit about what he's talking about. He's not even the realest person. And recently, we only found out that the dude only lasted a week at a customer service job. So, you know, he's not the most relatable person, I'll say that. He is very, very unrelatable. And the fact that he's talking about social issues is a clear red flag, because he is not a person that should be talking about social issues. I will tell you that. You know, he is definitely not a person that should be talking about that shit. He is not the most average person. He is not the common person, and he never will be. You know, and like I said, it's okay to be somebody that can still talk about social issues, but again, don't act like you are one of us. You know, like, I'm not sorry to say that. Like, he acts like he's trying to be one of us, and then he has this superiority complex, right? You know, it's like, you know, Ludwig does the same thing, Hassan Abi does the same thing, fucking you know, Pearlmania, and fucking who else, Nux Taku and shit. Like, these people, all of them do that shit, you know. Like I said, you know, again, there's a right way of doing it and a wrong way of doing it, and the wrong way of doing it, a lot of those people tend to do most of the time. Again, like I said, I would not mind if these people were just a lot more transparent about it, but they're not, you know. They clearly act like they are activists when I doubt that these people vote, and one of them is a fucking Canadian. Nuxtaku is a fucking Canadian, and he talks about American politics, and it frustrates me so fucking much. I'm so annoyed with, like specifically him, dude. It's like, who in the flying fuck? Like, why does your opinion matter? It's like, you don't live here, motherfucker. Like, you don't live here. You don't have a reason to be here. Like, that type of shit, right? You know, I don't know, man. Like, I have no reason to give content creators my time. I've dealt with people just like these guys before. Just back then, they were trolls, and people still don't think that they are trolls. They are trolls. They're just dickhead trolls. I don't really think that they believe anything that they're actually saying. They just have this ego that, like, they pretend like they do, right? Because I guarantee what happens is they put on this internet personality, they say a bunch of out-of-pocket shit that clearly gets a bunch of controversy and is a huge echo chamber for people that don't actually pay attention to, like, anything, or don't actually, you know, use critical thinking. And then, like, you know, and then turns off the camera and is like, all right, cool, I'm gonna go fucking... I don't know what he does out in reality, but I just don't think he's like, I don't think he acts like that in reality. If he does, he's fucking unbearable to be around. Like, There ain't no way he's got any friends. I'm sorry to say. And if he does, like, his friends are fucking Nazis. Like, simple as that, dude. There ain't no way. Like, I'm sorry, you can't make friends by acting like that in the real world, right? You know, you can't. You can't make friends that way. Nobody, like, you know. So it's like, he clearly act like not just him, but all of them, right? They put on this internet personality, act like it's real, and then turn off the camera, and then they're like, okay, well, I'm gonna go do whatever the fuck else, right? You know, like fucking Nux likes watching fucking anime and shit, but I doubt that, like, he probably still likes doing that shit. So he probably, like, I don't know what he does on his free time, but he probably, I don't know, dude, like, probably plays video games. I don't know, dude, like, anything that people could probably do that's like, just like, okay, I'm done working, right? Because to them it's a job, but not necessarily like, you know, a purpose, right? They're not in it for any reason other than it's a job, right? Other than the money, right? Most streamers and most creators that aren't at the top typically, like, usually are people that aren't in it for just the money, right? People want the money, but there's a lot of creators that typically, like, especially the lower end, like the creators that don't have that much of a following, a good chunk of them technically, like, you know, a good chunk of them, like, typically care about, like, the topic that they're talking about or topic that their channel is based on, rather than just being popular, right? Rather than just taking the money and cashing out. Because I guarantee here's what's going to happen, right? Like, these guys, basically what happens with every content creator, and I've seen this happen, what they do is they stack up as much cash as possible, invest it into whatever fucking, you know, crazy thing that you can invest it into that stacks up with, like, you know, with liquidity over time. It will make them a shitload of money, and then they take that money, they cash out, and then, like, once they can't be a creator anymore, or once something, like, once a culture shifts, they'll just leave, right? And they'll be done, right? You know, like, they're not gonna try to, you know, be like, oh yeah, well, you know, I'm not around anymore, but here's somebody that is, you know, something similar to me that is going to save everybody time, right? Or that is going to, like, you know, be kind of similar as me and still would probably fill the gaps of, like, you know, with me being gone. They don't do that, you know. It would be cool if they did that, because creators should do that, you know, like, but they don't. They're selfish. Content creators have been selfish for a long fucking time. Now, don't get me wrong, like, at the start, they at least were interested in the topic that they were talking about. Topic that their channel was based on, right? Most of the time, they cared about what they did. Nowadays, I don't know. I would say post 2015, right? After 2015, I want to say is when people stopped caring about, like, actually being, like, the content creator, right? Or it started shifting, at least, right? Like, that's when things started being about money rather than entertainment, right? You know, in my own personal opinion, art got drowned out back in, like, 2015. You know, it got very drowned out back, like, by then, right? You know, not that much, but it got drowned out, like, you know, a lot. Don't get me wrong, a lot of us are still here. It's just the issue is, like, we are just drowned out by people that know how to work an algorithm better because they want to work an algorithm, and they want to feed an algorithm, and they want to, like, max profit, and they want to use people like pawns, you know, they want to use people for monetary gain, like, which I would be fine with if they just were honest about it, but they're not, you know. Like I said, they want to be, like, the biggest dopes, like, they just want to be people that, like, you know, that profit off of people. And it's hard to explain this to the new generation of people because, like, they they didn't experience it, they didn't live through the old internet, they didn't know what the old internet was, and it's just hard to explain to people what creative endeavor is when, like, you know, when people, you know, didn't experience what we did, right? Like, it fucking is the worst. It's awful to do crazy shit like this, right? It's awful to, like, it's awful that the stage that the internet is in, because people just aren't fucking having fun anymore. And that's a problem. People are going elsewhere to have fun now. I just kind of wish that the internet kind of kept that shit, you know? But just people just don't care much for you anyway. People just don't want to be people. I don't know how to explain it. Like, this is the reason why, like, I push so hard for, like, being careful with, like, you know, generative AI, because I don't want people to turn into soulless husks. You know, that's just naturally me being an artist, right? I've been like that for a while, but now there's, like, an actual common enemy. So, you know. Yeah. Oh my god, what the fuck? Hold on. Excuse me? Hold on. Sorry, somebody just posted a fucking picture of what happens when you search my username. Silver like dad. So yeah, of course I have all the dad jokes as well, sorry. Let's see. I don't know if I scared Hope the Girl, or Hope the Girl, sorry. Hope the Girl away, I apologize if I did. Let's see. Silver Lake Dad paint. Dixie Belle paint. Okay, that's normal. Story on Sunday paint. Okay, paint. It's also a bunch of just fucking oil as well, specifically. Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know how the hell, like, I've talked about Yu-Gi-Oh! One time, in Storm Custom Printed Next Level. The hell? What is that? The hell's that shirt? Wait. I don't know what I can't even tell what that image is. I hope to fucking God that's not, like, hold on. I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh well. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I probably scared them away. Oh well. Sorry. I guess we'll stop talking about that then.
Told that I had to do a meet and greet. But as far as I know, there's some people that canceled. Regardless, I didn't cancel. I thought it was going to be fine. So, I show up at 4. I'm doing my meet and greet. This happened about 30 minutes into my meet and greet, so I was probably only like 20 to 30% done with my meet and greet.
Oh no. Oh no. She was insulted by a simp. Oh no, she was assaulted by an incel simp. Motherfucker.
Just taking a picture with someone else, like completely normal, nice guy.
Yeah, she grabbed his ass. Or he grabbed her ass, sorry. He grabbed her ass. Like, I already know this story. Like, she was walking up, shaking, like, taking a picture, and he was like, oh man, I'm such a huge fan, and but he was like really creepy, and he was like, ugh, you're so pretty. Oh my god, I'm like the biggest fan. Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, you're so hot. And then he was like, you know, and then what probably fucking happened is the fucking camera person was like, all right, you know, stand next to this person, you know, it's like put each other's, like, you know, like, let's take a picture real quick. And he probably grabbed her fucking ass. And I guarantee, like, every time, dude, like, they always fucking love that opportunity. He grabbed her ass for fucking sure. For sure. Anyway.
Guy. And then I see, out of the corner of my eye, there's a guy walking around the side of the meet and greet, and he crosses in front of the meet and greet of the person to the left of me, which is a VTuber. So he.
Oh, okay. So he full blown just cut in line too. So
he's able to walk up and in front of another streamer's meet and greet, and then he walks up to me, and he's like walking with a purpose. You know what I mean?
Yikes.
And he grabs me, but I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Like, but in my head, I'm like, it seems like he's supposed to be here, and then he leans in like he's gonna tell me something. So in my head, I'm like, maybe it's like TwitchCon staff like coming to let me know something, because like sometimes it'll happen.
Yeah, for
someone will,
sure.
like come up to like let you know something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm still like freaked out because he grabbed me. That's not normal. And
No.
then he grabs my face, and he leans in, and lips puckered, tries to kiss me, and I start screaming.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, wow. Fucking wow. Okay. Oh my god. Holy fuck, what a chronically online motherfucker. Oh, Jesus Christ, that is much worse. That is much, much worse. Who the fuck just... Oh my god, that's so much worse. What a fucking weirdo. Good god, dude. Like, oh my god. Oh my god, that guy definitely needs to touch some grass. Holy shit. How much you want to bet it's one of those, like, bald-ass motherfuckers, too? You know? Like, the bald-ass, like, losing his hair, glasses, got the fucking, you know, got the weird-ass, like, yeah, I don't know. Not bald, but he's, like, balding, and he clearly hasn't shaved his head. Like, that type of shit, and he's got, like, the creepy black glasses. He's a little, like, he's got, like, the greasy jacket, the fucking, like, you know, cargo pants, and the fucking, you know, a little bit chubbier dude. Not chubbier, but he's got a little bit of weight to him. Like, that kind of shit. Like, the fucking psychopath, like, you know, mad scientist hair. I am trying so hard to find, like, freaking thing here. I'm sorry. A character I can voice. Guess we'll use this one. It's at a store.
You can't hear it in the clip, but I'm fucking screaming my head off. And then my security, Twitch's security is like nowhere near me, nowhere to be found. I can see them, but they don't do
Yikes.
anything. My security jumps up and shoves the guy away from me and is like, get the fuck out of here. And he's allowed to walk away and leave. Yeah,
that's
so then
rough.
after this point, I did not see a lot of what happened here. This is just based off what people in the line told me. My friend who was there told me, and Melissa, my manager, told me. So the woman who moved me away from the meet and greet was my personal manager. That was not Twitch staff. No one in Twitch staff came up to me to like see what was going on. My manager and Bonnie moved me to the back, and they're like hugging me and being like, do you want to finish your meet and greet, basically. And I was back there for like a minute, and I was like, you know what, like
it's disgusting.
I want to finish it, because like all these people here that, you know, they're just nice, normal people. And I go back.
Yeah, that's absolutely fucking, that's fucking vile what that fucking dude did. Alright.
Out there, and it's still
not like super vile, it's just fucking, like, yeah, just fucking touching someone's so fucking weird. Fucking weirdo. Anyway. Alright, alright, I'm gonna end stream tonight, because I think everyone's gone. Is everybody gone? I think everyone's gone. Alright. I think everybody's gone.
I'm here.
Okay.
Bye.
Alright. See ya, Sushi. Yeah.